Hello, listeners, and welcome. This is the Boogeyman Report, your official site from news from the left-wing liberal radical Democrats, where each episode we're going to talk about truth, justice, and the American way. The truth. The truth today is that a message needs to be sent to all CEOs and executives and to the core of corporate America. That message? Shut the hell up. Prior to the No Kings March on Saturday the 18th, where Americans took to the streets to exercise their rights to free speech and their right to assemble, not only was the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, calling Americans Marxists and fascists, but one CEO in particular thought he'd take it upon himself to try and stop the free speech of the very people that pay his salary, and he begged the man who would be king to trample their rights. Salesforce boss Mark Benioff begged Donald Trump to send National Guard troops into the streets of San Francisco and stop the No Kings demonstration of free speech. How dare you think you are above the common man? How dare you think there are no consequences to your pocket when you speak out against us? How dare you think force should be used against Americans expressing their free speech? How dare you think you exist without the permission of we the people? It's time these fools realized that it is we the people who pay the bills. We the people that pay for their mansions, their yachts, their mistresses. And they live their lives of absurd luxury because we the people pay the bills. Americans are the most powerful consumers in the world, and it's time we started using our dollars to just say no. It's time these CEOs who think they are protected from us mere mortals learn the lesson that it is we the people who choose where to spend our dollars, choose what programs we want to watch, what charities we want to support, and what services and goods we want to spend our dollars on. Yes, it is we the people that provide them the money to live in their hideaway palaces, sail their yachts, send their kids to expensive colleges, pay for the country homes for their mistress, and it is we the people that keep this country running with our pocketbooks. Enough is enough. The truth is that when it's time to send a message to corporate America, that message will be, when we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Look, let's face it, folks. Musk, Trump, Benioff, Zuckerberg, all of the rest of the phony elite, they all think they are above the law, above the little people because of their money. It's time to start hitting them where it counts, in the bank account. America is sick and tired of being sucked dry, bled out for profits for these un-American nouveau oligarchs, as they dare call for the suppression of the rights of the American people. And, to quote from the line of a movie network, we're mad as hell, and we're not going to take it anymore. You deny our health care claims for our sick children as your family sails to Greece for Christmas. You deny insurance claims or pay pennies on the dollar, or just shut your doors so you can buy your mistress the latest bangle. While Americans struggle to buy bread, you have imported luxury caviar shipped from Russia for your Saturday golf outing. While Americans are told they won't get a paycheck, you express we should be subjugated and have our speech suppressed. Americans, look at your wallets. They are being sucked dry by these people who think you don't have the right to stand up, or rally, or demonstrate, or to express your First Amendment rights, all while they sip on $500 bottles of wine and profess, let them eat cake. America, the truth is that you must start sending a strong message to these fools who think a king will ensure their golden palaces will remain. You must start using your dollars to just say no to companies like Salesforce, whose CEO thinks you don't count and would see you silenced, all the while expecting you to stuff his pockets with your hard-earned dollars. Listen, CEOs and corporate America, it's time you had a lesson and learned who keeps your lights on. You hurt America when you attempted to stifle free speech and cancel Jimmy Kimmel, and we said hell no to ABC. This is our country, and you will not censor us. You hurt America when you begged Trump to send guards into the streets of San Francisco, and we said, hell no. And we marched by the millions to show you who's in charge here. You will hear Americans, all Americans, loud and clear, as we begin to fetter out those of you and your companies who think you are above the common man and believe there are no consequences for your actions against us. America, the truth is, it's time that we start seriously using our money to push back against the people we pay. It's time we sent the message that it is we, the people, who own this country, allow you to live in your fancy life, and it is we, the people, who can take it all away as quickly as it came to you. So, Mr. Benioff, and you other CEOs, perhaps you should consider who allows you to live the very life of luxury you enjoy. And perhaps you should consider it is we, the people, that pay your bills. And you may have just given us the impetus to shut you down. We do have a choice where we spend our dollars. So next time you want to express your oligarchical fascist tendencies for all the world and America to see, in an attempt to put your foot on the neck of American freedom, you may want to stop and ask yourself, what will this do to my bottom line, and how can I afford my mistress? Because it seems to be all you care about. America is adopting a new motto, CEOs. You come for us, we'll come for you. So do us a favor, shut the hell up, or we'll come for you, and we'll take all your money. And that's the truth. Justice. The Boogeyman's Boogie Justice Award today recognizes its newest recipients, the American people. The American people showed up by the millions on October 18th in every street, every city, every country road, and every corner of America to express their free speech and their right to peaceful assembly. Mere citizens stood in solidarity against the despot now attempting to destroy America and democracy and to turn it into his own private dominion and to subjugate the people to nothing more than slaves and serfs to serve him and his wretched buddies of corporate America as he sees himself king. Young, old, black, white, Muslim, Catholic, Democrat, Republican, Independent, Maga stood in the streets in protest to demonstrate they have had enough of this vile and pernicious move to place this country in the hands of a man who would be king and his tyrannical rule. We suffered the attacks of the Republican Party and the Speaker of our House, the People's House, as they called us Marxist, fascist, un-American, all thinking they could deflect their identity onto us, the opposition, the radical left-wing Democrats, and the Americans who run this country. Yes, the American people, for 250 years, have pushed back against tyranny, fascism, communism, hatred, racism, and despots who would be king. And to have the very Speaker of the House, our House, the People's House, call us the enemy is beyond disgusting, and it's time to remove him from office. So, Americans stood up to tyranny. The Boogeyman Report. Silenced and labeled as terrorists for defending their own country and the very rights guaranteed by the Constitution. Yes, that's right, folks. The Constitution, that very document of freedom that they in Congress now trample, all the while having taken an oath to protect and defend against the very man who would be king, now sitting with their support, as they call us, we the people, the enemy. America is rising, vocalizing and demonstrated on October 18th that they will not be silenced, nor will they go quietly into that dark night without a fight. Now that's justice. Well done, America. The American way. The American way has always been a moving, evolving, emergent way. What drives the American way? We see it as a fairly simple contract with power. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These unalienable rights form the philosophical foundation of the concept of America. Individualism and self-reliance. the ethos that emphasizes the ability of individuals to pursue their dreams and achieve success through hard work and determination, opportunity, and upward mobility. The American way is closely tied to the American dream, the belief that anyone, regardless of their background, can achieve a better and fuller life. And the most American way of all, democracy, is the rule of law. It encompasses a commitment to representative government and a legal framework designed to ensure fair treatment and protect individual rights. Really, the American way is pretty simple. Let us breathe. Let us eat a full plate. Let us speak, vote, travel, and strive to be a better people. That's all we ask. And as I say goodbye, I want to thank you for taking the time to stop by and take a listen. It's important that we, the people, continue to drown out the political noise, so full of hate and false divisions, and start listening to the people that mean the most to us in our lives, each other. It is time we pushed back together as one America, and I want to help that happen with truth, justice, and the American way. And I promise you this, I will never stay silent. I will never stop speaking out, and I will never stop protesting for American freedom, even if we don't agree. And that's the American way. And so, until next time, peace out from just another left-wing liberal radical Democrat. And please, don't forget to subscribe and tell 2 friends so you never miss an episode of The Boogeyman Report.